Ladies and gentlemen, good day. By the way, I am Ella F. Kinko and we are the Group 8. This video entitled Diverse Biodiversity, the Basis of Human Existence, with the theme, All Living Things Must Be Protected for Human Life to Exist. Now, let me share to all of you our group objectives. At the end of these lessons, the students will be able to understand the value of biodiversity to people's life, to encourage a sense of obligation for preserving a healthy biodiversity, and to explain what people can do to help protect biodiversity. This will be the flow of our presentation. Biodiversity refers to the variety of organisms that make up ecosystems on Earth, including plants, animals, and microorganisms, all living things that coexist in a stable community with one another and their physical environment are collectively referred to as an ecosystem. Biodiversity is essential to the survival of human populations all over the world. In addition, biodiversity improves our quality of life and is valued globally in terms of its economic, cultural, recreational, religious, and aesthetic value. For you to learn more, I will now give the floor to the first reporter.
Our collage shows that biodiversity gives us all our needs in our life like food, clear drinking water, fresh air, medicines, and provide us our homes. Biodiversity must be sustained and protected. We should stop human activities that causes disturbance to our environment. The collage tells us that biodiversity has a huge role in our lives. Without it, we cannot survive. Every ecosystem on Earth needs biodiversity. We also use pictures that related to the needs and wants of people with the help of biodiversity. We cannot have the healthy ecosystem that we depend on to give us the air we breathe and the food we consume without a diverse variety of animals, plants, and microorganisms. Furthermore, biodiversity is fundamental to our comprehension of the world and is deeply entrenched in human culture. It also improves our quality of life and is valued globally in terms of its economic, cultural, religious, and aesthetic value.
How we define a balance between the needs of humans for their health and the preservation of biodiversity. Support nearby natural farms. Establish small nearby farms the use of polyculture and permaculture practices that maximize meals variety, amount, and quality. Reduces the want for transportation as a consequence of shrinking the carbon footprint. Increases meal security. Increases biodiversity. Eat seasonally. Increase attractiveness of eating seasonal indigenous meal species. Mass business manufacturing of corn, wheat, soybeans, and rice negatively affect biodiversity on a large scale world extensive. Replacing people with native non-GMO grains grown in smaller, localized co-ops and amid various plantings. Grow meat and grass. Replace business-raised animals with managed, intensively turned around pastured livestock. Studies are already displaying that those protocols boom biodiversity within inside the landscape, reduce the acreage of grain wish for livestock, processes the beef of neighborhood butchering centers of nearby consumption.
Good day everyone, my name is Sheena Laurencio. Small way to promote the safekeeping of the biodiversity. Do not throw garbage anywhere. The recycled materials to become useful planting of the tree in the riverside and the slope. Report illegal activity like dynamite fishing, logging, and other activities. Buying of the energy-saving applicants to save energy. Use the bicycles as a substitute for the motorcycles or the car, especially when the destination just few blocks away. Our mountains will have more the three rivers and the seas, other bodies of water will be clean and have abundance of fish. Last slide, flash, plants, and straw.
Good day everyone. The main direct cost of biodiversity loss is land use change, primarily for large-scale food production, which derives an estimated 30% of biodiversity decline globally. Second is overexploitation, overfishing, overhunting, and overharvesting. For things like food, medicines, and timber which drives around 20%. Climate change is the third most significant direct driver for biodiversity loss, which together with pollution accounts for 14%. Invasive alien species account for 11%. Thank you.
If human harmful activities stop and prohibited, our biodiversity will be healthy. If we conserve our biodiversity, it can ensure health and food security. It can help to fight diseases, provides livelihoods, and also biodiversity can protect us. Biodiversity is essential for the processes that support all life on Earth, including humans. Without a wide range of animals, plants, and microorganisms, we cannot have healthy ecosystems that we rely on to provide us with the air we breathe and food we eat.
Health is our most basic human right. For most people, it does not just mean freedom from illness, but state of overall social, emotional, physical, spiritual, and cultural welfare. Being well and having the capacity to look after our health in that of our family or community depends upon a range of factors, including our economic status or ultimately on our environment. Health is therefore one of the most important indicators of sustainable. Therefore, we as a human, inhabitants of the ecosystem, must preserve and conserve the biodiversity of all creatures. In simple terms, if it's true that people will always depend on the biodiversity, on the wholeness of our being in our everyday lives.